Okay, so this is the illustration I made for an ability that the Adventurous Vampire player character class for 5th edition tabletop role-playing games is able to do. It is called Command Night Creatures. It is the name of the power, and it is the name of the painting. So basically, the background for this is that vampires are unnatural creatures and nature hates them. So I'm going to read a few things just from the text of the document. The first is, nature abhors a vampire. Your unnatural existence is an affront to nature itself, for you should not be, and yet you are. Things wholesome, natural, and good bring you agony and even destruction. Sunlight burns, water burns, food is poison. Animals loathe you and recoil from your presence. No hand may heal your wounds. You may be repelled by the power of true love, by the might of sacred plants and flowers, and by the symbols and rites of pure and righteous faith. Above all else, you are subject to your eternal need to feed. Nothing but blood, nothing but night, nothing but time in the face of the Absolute. The next thing that relates to this, which was referred to there, is the vampire weakness, animal antipathy. Beasts regard you with hostility and revulsion. You have disadvantage when making wisdom animal handling ability checks. And the power itself, the ability itself, which the adventurous vampire attains at level 7. Command night creatures. Once per day, for up to 1 hour, you may take the magic action to summon and command 1 to 4 swarms of bats, centipedes, rats, ravens, or spiders, or 3 to 12 giant rats, or 2 to 8 wolves. Summoned creatures are bound to you against their wills. They add a bonus equal to your charisma modifier to their damage rolls, a minimum of 1, due to the overwhelming loathing they feel for this enforced servitude. Summoned creatures share your initiative count and take their turns immediately after yours. They obey your telepathic commands with no action required by you. If you don't issue any specific commands, summoned creatures take the dodge action and use their movement to avoid danger. Summoned creatures flee your presence as soon as the duration of your control ends. If you or your allies attack them, if you dismiss them early with no action required by you, or if you are incapacitated or killed. You regain the use of this ability at sunset. So, reinforcing again the fact that a vampire is an unnatural being, a dead thing that should not be, but is. And nature, sunlight, running water, natural food, faith, love, all of these things are harmful and abhorrent to the vampire and abhor the vampire. So with this drawing, I wanted to convey the undead state of the figure, the vampire woman there, the gloom of night, her sort of rigid and implacable command, and the discomfort these animals feel being commanded by this unnatural thing against their wills. I wanted them to look fierce and sort of experiencing acute cognitive dissonance. They are being commanded against their will. They hate it. If they could, they would turn against this thing, but it is too terrible a thing, too powerful a thing in the face of its command over them. And the red of their eyes indicates the influence of the will of the vampire. The red of her eyes reflected in the red of their eyes. Yeah, I really feel this illustration is fairly successful in what I set out to do with it. To show this horrible thing commanding these powerful creatures that could tear a living person to pieces, and probably do at this vampire's command, going forth into the night. Other creatures, again, swarms of bats, centipedes, rats, ravens or spiders, or giant rats, are also subject to their command. And they move in the night at the will of this horrible creature. The figure, clothed in nothing but a death shroud, seemingly indifferent to the chill of the night and to the propriety or lack thereof of what they're wearing. She is beautiful and terrible in her shroud. And these wolves are powerful and helpless before her. So yeah, that is what it is. And so yeah, the gradual play of the natural tones of browns and grays in the wolves, the glow of the moonlight and the reflected glow of the moonlight in the mist, and the snarling demeanor of their faces, and the tension in their bodies as they are forced again against their will to enact this horror's will.